Hello there, Aldrahill. Welcome back to some Victoria 2. We're doing some not great things. The note I ended the last episode on was essentially about not caring if my people die horrifically. And I mean, it's not far from the truth because I'm very strong. I am going to be unfortunately losing quite a lot of dudes from this. Which is serious, this is a simple conflict. It's because of the sheer enormity of mountains. But we're going to get some easy sieges, so it should be pretty fast actually once we get it done. There we go. We're still mobilizing extremely quickly. We've only 36% mobilized and we're already nearly covered. I'm starting to think that actually we probably can cover the borders. We just killed 41,000 Swedes, so that's cool. Let's... Not actually sure what I want to do with this. Just stand here, I suppose. So they're kind of just like dancing, and there's the economic sanctions, which is going to cause some slight economic problems for us. We have just been attacked. Why do we not get a commander? Where is the commander? Just why is there no commander here? So it means I lose my digging bonus annoyingly. Oi! Stop that. Walking through my territory. There we go. Pretty easy kills. The problem is they're delaying. The longer the war goes on, the more we're going to have problems here. There we go. 64,000 killed. Let's get these guys. Nice. Easy kills. Relatively. We are suffering some casualties, but not too bad. Aldrahill. Great. Kill them. Thank you. Yes, the rest of their force is dead, basically. Nice. There we go. Oh, yeah. And there goes Zurich. And when will you take Colombia, says Violent Fall? Great to be back. Hey, wonderful back, my lovely sub. How you doing, Violent Fall? Colombia, I don't know. They won't love me. They literally just won't love me. I don't know why I can't grab this. I haven't really been paying attention, to be honest. I've been discredited, that's why. Yeah, the USA is discrediting them. I should be able to get them soon. As long as we don't go to war completely. Beautiful. Yeah, that's them done. God damn it. Look at that resistance they're putting up, though. Alright, come on. 93 war score. Ah, come on. Okay. This is actually an army, so we need to try and separate our assault armies from our not assault armies. This is an assault army. This is not an assault army. This is a defensive army. Great. This is a defense army. This is a defense army. Brilliant. Look at this. We're learning. This is a defensive army. Great stuff. This is an assault army. Good. This, too, is an assault army. Gotta try and make sure we do have defensive armies regardless. And there's Annex Switzerland. Boom. And now we're gonna have the press our claims in Nuktal. The Nuktal crisis. Cut diplomatic exchange. What? Begin preparations for war. Everybody gets a cut down to size casus belli against me. Jesus. Integrate Nuktal. That didn't seem worth it, did it? The Swiss partition? What the hell is that? The Swiss partition? The Swiss Confederation has been dismantled. We should attempt to propose a partition along ethnic lines to meet the problems of ethnic minorities. Swiss German accepted an accepted culture. Any province gets core integration. So I think that's what I want. Let me just check. Let's make sure. Make sure before we screw ourselves. The French Republic agrees. Oh no, I gave them provinces. Oh no! I don't want to give them stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I just accidentally gave them a bunch of provinces. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. No, but it's not been in the long run. I don't care. I'm going to fight everybody. So I'm going to reload that real quick and we'll come back. Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and I'm back. I don't know why I introduced myself again, but there we are. So we're going to get rid of the Swiss partition because I don't want that. Now, we do also have the issue that we're still mobilizing really massively. And so there's just like this gigantic pile of infantry everywhere. I really wish I could say I want to stop mobilizing once I reach this number, you know? Like, I wouldn't just mobilize forever until my country implodes from the number of soldiers clogging up the borders. It's kind of frustrating, you know? I don't actually want this many number of dudes. But oh well, it's great reinforcements. Alright, so now we do need to have a couple border dudes. This is actually perfect. Put these guys here. There are going to be now a couple border provinces. And we just gained two wonderful states, the states of Région Lamanique and Mittelland. Wait a sec. Boop. Okay, so Région Lamanique and Mittelland. Population-wise, they are not the best. Mittelland, 772,000. How educated are they? Especially good. Then we're looking for Région. I think it's going to be really small. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at their factories. So, Mittelland and Région Lamanique. Mittelland and Région... Blah, 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 blah. Region and Mittelland. Okay. Don't know why I'm having such trouble with this. Okay, so Mittelland. What is wrong with you? Got cows, iron, woods, fruit, and iron. So a lot of iron. And you've decided to build a textile mill. Have built steel. You got glass. But you got no fine. Whatever. We don't need any more fabric. Actually, we do need quite a bit of fabric, so fine. Fine. And in Région, who knows? Just open them all and just give them whatever they want. Okay, we have 72 infamy. That's grand. Let's justify war to conquer these guys. Oh, baby. And we've got our defenses spread nicely. We have some slight whoopsie doodles because we've got a bit... Trying to do this. Let's send these guys here to help with the Italian defense. There we go. We've got to be ready at literally any point. This is the thing. And this is our little offensive army we've got here. It's not the best. Definitely not the best, but it'll do. Oh yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide these infantry up a little bit. So 16,000 there. 12,000 there. Actually, no, we'll send the 12,000 to that mountain province because they don't need as many troops. 15,000 there, and 13,000 to take this bit. And then 24,000 to take Gorz. And then to take Trieste. Great. So, yes, it's weak. It is we can also now use gas attack. Jesus Christ. The Flemish menace. They're coming right at us. Yes, they are. Content content, no concessions. Taxes are going to go up just a little bit now. Okay. We are still building our ships to try and kind of increase our naval size a bit. Which is actually really going well, surprisingly. These infantry? Yeah. So let's send our assault forces into Thuringian. Or perhaps somewhere with less supply issues. Work classification. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is actually a decent army. 140,000 infantry, 102,000 cavalry. It's not bad. So we're going to divide it into 5. Because that's where the engineers are. I'll divide this into 2. Perfect. We get nice little armies with which to kill things with. How many engineers? That's kind of how I'm doing this. Into thirds. Good. Can't really do that into thirds, but that's okay. Cool. Alright. Let's start cracking them over. Into the assault areas. So basically 200,000, maybe 250,000 men are my main attackers. Just got to protect it, that's fine. And they're going to be the guys who make the pushes. We're going to defend our rather monstrous levels of coasts with massive amounts of infantry, because they're just sitting here doing nothing. Why not, right? Jesus. Literally ran out of coast. Okay, and then we're going to send this guy here. I'm just going to try and keep reinforcing. That's the kind of general goal here. Just keep reinforcing. Adding infantry everywhere. They're basically just gap pluggers, you know? It's going to make it really annoying to try and, like, plan my army, but it's alright. International enemy. Here it comes, baby. Even though large like many old-famous states have fallen, and many fall into the group of German the odious apparatus of their rule, we should not flag or fail, we should go on to the end. We'll fight in Europe, in the seas and the oceans, fight with growing confidence and growing strength. We shall defend our land, the people... Oh, this is a speech. On the beach of... Jesus. Defend our land, the people of our planet, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight in the beaches, we shall fight in the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender. And if, which I do not from moment believe, this land or a large part of it was subjugated and starving, that our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by our fleet, would carry on the struggle until in God's good time the new world, with ultimate power and might, steps forth to rescue and liberation of the old. With this speech, the great powers finished their assembly and vowed to stop us. I find this speech really interesting because this is probably Churchill's most famous speech. The you know, we'll fight in the beaches, we'll fight on the landing grounds speech, fight in the streets. And it was this considered this great feeling of, you know, British pride and the fact that we will all resist. But the speech doesn't say that. The speech says that when they attack us, and they will, we will fight everywhere, and then we will lose. Well, he says, which I do not for a moment believe. But by acknowledging it, you're saying it will happen. Because, of course, if were England to be invaded, Germany would wreck us. Obviously, they need to destroy the RAF first, but what they didn't, thank goodness, but whatever. But the thing is that what it is saying, essentially, is when we get absolutely destroyed, America, please help us, please, Roosevelt, please, please, please help us, which they did. But that it's basically, the latter half of it is saying, for God's sake, America, get it together and help us. Stop waiting. Of course, the speech made in 1902, which isn't great. The international sanctions will be removed. We will get international isolation, so massive monthly war exhaustion. Basically, for some reason, we are made really worse. God, look at that political reform desire. And everybody gets dismantled nation casus belli. I can expect to see some significant problems soon. We're going to go 15% tariffs. Can I actually just delete these excess units? I think I can. I really don't need this many mobilized soldiers, is the thing. Okay. Our borders are covered. We have men ready. Everything is secure, except for Vienna. Now everything is secure. For some reason, we are losing money again. Just keeps getting worse for some reason. 20% tariffs it is. Probably because of the massive international isolation we have. Oh boy. I do have 20 million saved up though, so we should be fine. As we beat people individually, I'm going to take their cash. It's going to help a lot. Just start sending kind of... Basically, these are like depots of... Actually quite similar to what Russia did when they were invaded in, you know, the push against Moscow. They would just start... When they began mobilizing, they started just en masse mobilizing people because soldiers were dying before they could receive proper training. In Call of Duty 2, for example, you get the tutorial and you get trained and then immediately get attacked by Germans. That's right, Flores is World War I. And what ends up happening in the Russian kind of government, they would mobilize whole areas, and then they would move them all to a central repository. So places like here with the train tracks, it's kind of central locations. And then they would just kind of leave them there. There were some reports of them being left for months at a time, some units even getting forgotten, primarily because they have no actual combat use, except for the fact that their bodies they can throw at people. Hey Flores, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. And so what would end up happening is, as units fell on the front lines, these repositories would go to the lines as well, and it became this kind of churning, endlessly churning of progression. A country mobilized, conscripts being drafted left and right before being trained. Oh no, what? Peacetime mobilization? Gain 10 war exhaustion? Nope, reloading that. I'm reloading that because I'm literally about to declare war. I think that's a stupid event, because there's nothing wrong with mobilizing in preparation for war when you're getting ready for it. If you're justifying a war, you shouldn't get it. I'm going to reload that, and since it's going to be a bit of a short episode today, because obviously I'm going to be tying that together, so do be sure to leave me a like and a comment on the video. We think the series so far. I was Aldrahill, continue to be this Victoria 2. Bye-bye.